Hello everybody, come have a cup of tea with me. I will be spilling the tea on how to create a rocking 2024 routine with your children, with your work, and it's going to help you do life so much better. In order to succeed, I have decided that you need a good routine. And with going back to work and coming back from the holidays and kids going back to school and you're trying to find your feet at work and parent meetings and the list is endless. And there's one thing I know for certain that's going to help you to succeed, at least try to succeed at everything you do, and that is a great routine. Routine. I know it sounds boring, however, a routine makes your life so much easier. And I'm gonna begin with an evening routine. In order to have a proper morning routine, you have to have a nighttime solid rock routine that cannot be penetrated or disturbed by anything. Because the morning routine actually starts the night before. People think that the morning routine starts in the morning, however, it starts the night before. And what do I mean by that? When in the evening, for example, I will share from my experience and my opinion and what I do. One of the things that we do, you have to set a time in the evening or in the afternoon what time your evening routine starts, because then it gets everybody in the same mode of what is happening. Evening routine, yes, start the evening routine. Pick a set time to start your evening routine. For example, I know that I serve dinner every night at 6 p.m. unless something else is happening or my husband and I are working outside of the home that day. But even if he is working out of the home, we eat dinner together at 6 p.m. What does that mean for me? It means my evening routine actually starts at 5 p.m. That means I need to get dinner going by then, and I know a lot of people are still coming from work, but I'm just showing you and sharing with you what works for me, and you can adapt it according to what is happening with your family and with your life. We eat dinner every day at 6 p.m. and during the week I do really easy, simple dinners. I will share my weekly menu with you that can help you, and it changes every week, but for this week I'm happy to share it with you. Because I know already what we're having for dinner, that in itself is a huge thing. Let's go back to evening routine. Evening routine must be rock solid. I know that by 6 p.m. we must all have dinner, and after dinner everybody helps cleaning up. And parents, don't be afraid to involve your children in the cleaning up after dinner, because helping creates community and gives a sense of belonging. When everybody feels like they can participate and be part of the family routine and tradition, it gives all of us a sense of belonging. And it's a great time for laughs, for chats, for just a great family time when you're cleaning up together. And it's just up to mom or dad to do the cleaning up afterward. Also dependent obviously on the age group of your kids, but even from 4 years old, everybody can help cleaning up. So, and after that, have everything laid out for the night before, the following day. If you're gonna exercise, have your exercise clothes put out already. Your kids' bags must be packed already. Everything must be ready. All the lunches, what I normally do is have everything for lunches ready. I don't pack it the night before, but everything is ready. If I'm making sandwiches, I know what kind of sandwiches I'm making. If everything needs to be chopped, everything is already chopped and ready. All I have to do is assemble the thing and put it in the lunch boxes. The water bottles are filled already and put in the fridge, because nobody's gonna be filling up bottles in the morning in case an accident happens and then you spill the water on your uniform. So all the bottles are packed the night before. Everything you can possibly think of. And part of the evening routine, never ever go to bed with a dirty kitchen. That just creates a whole bunch of mess. My kitchen is always properly clean the night before. All the dishes are packed away. Like everything is clean. I do not want to be looking for a mug in the morning when I want to make coffee, or looking for a clean Tupperware because I want to pack lunch. It just creates chaos. I mean, mornings are chaotic in themselves. You do not want to create extra chaos because you can't find a clean mug or a clean spoon. So have everything packed the night before. Speaking of solid routine, the one thing that I have practiced now that my children are going back to school, some of them are, some not, is when your kids come home from school, is to unpack their bags immediately and repack them. So each child has a schedule. I work with my children to create their own schedule. They know exactly what they need every single day. When they get home from school, they unpack and repack immediately. Why that helps, that if something needs to be washed, it can be washed immediately. There's nothing worse for mom or dad, for your child to be telling you at 5:30 in the morning that they don't have a clean pair of socks. I'm like, what am I supposed to do at 5:30 in the morning when you don't have a clean pair of socks? So unpack and repack, and make it a habit for allowing them to unpack their own bags and repack them. Here's why it's also good to unpack immediately when you come home from school, is you know if a pair of shoe is missing, or a pair of socks, or whatever is missing, there is time to still call the school quickly and write them and say, hey, this is missing, instead of finding out 3 weeks later that it has been missing. Unpack and repack, solid nighttime routine. Solid. We do that, and then by 6 p.m. we have dinner. By 7 p.m. the kitchen is shut down, clean, and everybody is getting ready for bed. Everybody's getting ready for bed. 2 of our children have to write in their diaries, journal, I've been corrected, not diaries, journal every evening. So I give them each about half an hour to write in their journal and to read their Bibles and to just chat a bit. So it's a time of quiet. By between 7 and 7:30 now home, it's really quiet because we are all gathering our thoughts, preparing our bodies for a good night's sleep, just calming the house down and shutting out all the extra lights in order for our systems to know that this is almost time to go to bed. Our youngest son is in bed by 7:30, the middle son is in bed by 8, and the oldest in bed by 8:30. Everybody has their own thing to do by then. And then what happens is I really enjoy having time alone in the evening. For about an hour, between 7:30 and between 7 and 8, I really like to have time to myself. But of course, in between that time, the kids are asking for this, just getting everybody ready for the following day. And then having some time with my husband in between all of that. But so it just helps for everybody to know that this is quiet time. You are either reading or you are writing in your journal. There's no loud music playing. The TV is completely off. No TV on after 6 p.m. There's no TV. The house is quiet. It's wonderful. When everybody goes to bed, then I have time alone where I either have a long shower or just a Bible bath and time to read. I like to have time to read for myself. And then, because I like to be sleeping by 9 p.m., not getting in bed by 9 p.m., be sleeping by 9 p.m., by 8:30, I should be in bed to just calm my whole system down. Either listening to some music, not on social media because I don't want my brain to be buzzing. I usually take my Bible to read, to just have a nice quiet time because I like to go to bed early. I'm an early riser, and I really think it's a biblical thing to rise early. It says the Proverbs 31 woman woke up before her entire household. And if you're a night owl and not a morning person, I really want to encourage you to set up systems to help you get to bed early. Because when you get to bed early as well, you don't be snacking at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. because by then you are hungry. And then all that food is not properly digested, and then you begin to gain weight as well. So I want to encourage you to get yourself into a new habit and not making excuses. You can say, well, I'm just a night owl, I'm not a morning person. I really believe that if you set your mind to something, we can we can all change. It depends what result do you want to see in your home. Do you want a chaotic home, or do you want a home that is full of peace and runs well on routine? I like to go to bed early, by 9 p.m, lights out, and I'm generally up between 4:30, between 4 and 4:30. I know for some people that's early, but it works really well for me because I get at least 2 hours, 2 hours, an hour and a half to myself before my entire household is up. When I wake up at 4:30, the first thing I do is make myself a warm cup of tea or coffee or ginger and turmeric, whatever I decide to have that day. And then I have a quiet time. Time of Jesus is important, guys. It just sets the tone for the day. And I believe, and I know the Word of God, it says that it's like medicine to our bodies. The Word of God literally changes us as we read it. It is important to commit your day to the Lord, your family, your businesses, your car, everything, committing your family to the Lord. I do that for an hour, and then I exercise for 30 minutes. By then, my entire household starts waking up. I've had my quiet time. I've had time to process the day, to just submit it to the Lord. I've had time to exercise, and immediately I go get in the shower. And I like to believe that it takes me 15 minutes to get ready, but the truth is, it takes me 30 minutes to get ready. I've settled that, so I know I need a good solid 30 minutes to shower, get ready, do my makeup, the whole thing. And then my day carries on. And then it's children, then it's packing the last bit of lunches. Everybody has their thing ready. This is what works for me, and I would like to encourage you to try it. Like I said, if you're a night owl, try to become an early riser. It would really help you. Here's some of the reasons why waking up early is great. You are not rushed. You're not feeling anxious because everybody is coming at you at the same time, and you are not overly tired. When you go to bed early, you're not overly tired. And hey, I'm in my mid-40s, right? The older you get, the more you need to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And that is good. You can avoid a lot of diseases and sicknesses and a whole bunch of things by simply having 7 to 8 hours of sleep and drinking tons of water. Those are the things I do, and it really makes our family function well. It may seem a bit rigid, like it's boring, there's no spontaneity and all that. Hey, spontaneity is good for when my kids are older, but for now, we all thrive in a routine. Routine is good for me, it's good for the kids, good for my husband, and it's good for our marriage because we kind of know what to expect. And it brings peace to our home, peace and stability. I'm not up for crazy things. I really want peace and stability because that just refreshes the home, and it sets us all up for success instead of failure because we are too busy rushing around for things to do. And also, when you wake up, in terms of exercise, find what makes you come alive. For me, I love strength training and Pilates. Those are my two favorite. I don't like cardio. I will not do cardio. It just doesn't do it for me. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Find what works for you because it will help you become a better person. And when I exercise, I just function better. And again, the older I get, the more mobility I need to do, the more I need to exercise, and it will really help you. So, and we were talking about meal plans. A meal plan is important. What I do every Monday, because I work for myself, every Monday, my Monday is my day off because Monday to Sunday, it's busy. Saturday is children's sport, Sunday is church. We normally have people over or we go to other people. So our weekends are quite busy because we're just in that season of our life that our children keep us busy. Mondays are my days off where I do all the planning for our family. I have the meal plans for the week and I only shop the things that we need on the list. I tell you how that has helped my budget. It has helped not to overspend and buy unnecessary stuff. And it has also saved us from a lot of wastage. If I know that on Monday we are having fish curry, I'm only buying the things we need for fish curry on Monday, and that will serve for lunch the following day. I'm not buying extra stuff. So that really helps our budget as well. And it shortens the amount of trips I take to the store. And if you like me, I'll when I go to the store, I always end up buying stuff I don't really need. So moms, let's rock 2024 together by just getting our routines right. And when we get our routine right, then it's easy to make time to exercise, time to spend time with Jesus, time to spend time with friends, time to spend time with your husband, time to spend time with yourself, because we want to nourish ourselves, our body and our souls. We are not serving our family and our community from an empty cup. If you liked my video, please subscribe and share with others, and I'll be doing more of this video, because the aim of 2024 is to build healthy families by creating healthy habits. Chat soon.